intuitive empath, tarot reader, and psychic. I read and feel into the energies of the cards. Welcome. And if you don't know where you're at, this is Ancient Oak Psychic Arts. And that's the same as my website, ancientoakpsychicarts.com. And I'll get into that in a minute. But I just wanted to say welcome. And I hope everybody is ready for Halloween. It should be a fun year. Everyone's able to get out and about. I don't know of any lockdowns anywhere or any drama that I'm aware of that's going on. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into it. So this is Tarot Tuesday, where I go live every single Tuesday, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and I answer your questions. Let me just check in the chat for a minute. Hey, Ken, lovely to see you. Hope you're doing good. And just to remind you, you can go to my website, ancientoakpsychicarts.com. Again, same name as the channel. There you can go ahead and take advantage of the autumn sale. This is my personal favorite time of year. I love October and November. They're my favorite months. So, and I'm born in September, but those are my favorite months because I like the cooler weather and the leaves changing. So I'm running an autumn sale if you're interested for booking a personal reading, a messages from your loved ones where I use my mediumship, and also the other 1 hour services that I have. That's going to be manifestation, raising your vibration, and if you need a little bit of tweaking on tarot, because I know I have a lot of people that are actual tarot readers that are coming to me and asking me to go ahead and look at the spreads they use and their interpretations, and I love that. Thank you. So if that's something you want to do, definitely go ahead and book the appointment. I am going to say one thing. I've had a recent trend where a couple of people are not showing up, which is very strange. And then I get a message that says, yeah, I'll just schedule it later. No, you won't, because guess what? I'll give you your money back and ask you not to come back. Yeah, because no one can run a business like that. I'm not a restaurant. So I just want to be able to say that. I thought it was really strange, that mentality. Yeah, hey, no problem. No, it is a problem. So I don't know where that comes from, but I'm sure you don't have a job if you behave that way. So I just want to say that. I don't know, it's my sense of humor, but I had to say that out loud on air if they're watching, because I find it bizarre. But that's the world we live in. So if you want to go to my website, ancientoakpsychicarts.com, take advantage of the autumn sale. A lot of people are, and it's been phenomenal. The people that are booking are awesome. Hey, Ava. Hey, nice to see you. And it has been so lovely. The other thing is I have a special, which is one night only, obviously, because it's on Halloween. And that is when the veil is thin. Now, I'm a psychic. I'm an intuitive empath, tarot reader, psychic, and I have mediumship. The veil is always thin for me, and I do see the entities, but that's an interesting night because the entities roam the earth more so than they usually would. So if that is something that you would like to have a reading during, I am making that available to you. The price is different to reflect that it's a one night out of the year that this happens. So if that's something you're interested in, when you go to my website, you'll see autumn sale and then Halloween special. So go ahead and check that out if that's something you're interested in. It's going to be a lot of fun. I'm really looking forward to it. I've already had a couple people reach out to me that are booking. Space is limited. It is just one day. So if you are interested, please go ahead and book. It is first come, first serve. What else to tell you? Let me scroll down here. Also, when you're on my website, go ahead and sign up for the free newsletter. You will be the first to know about any upcoming specials and any classes that are coming out. You can also, when you're there, book a personal reading. The missing person consultation, which I haven't spoken much about recently, that is where I use my psychic abilities and I help you locate a missing loved one. And that is something that I will go ahead and write down what I see. We look at the police reports and any private investigative material, anything like that. We pull it all together, and then I go into my so-called trance, let's call it that for lack of a better word, and I'm able to go and get some details. I have the ability to look through somebody else's eyes, whether it is the victim, if it happens to be a crime, or somebody that might be a witness, or even the perpetrator. It doesn't matter. It's getting that perspective and seeing what's going on at the scene. I don't want to call it remote viewing because it's something that I consider very unique, what I do. So it's kind of like my own combination, my own unique skill set. So if that's something you're interested in, definitely reach out to me. They could be living or deceased. I've actually done it for a cat, believe it or not. I'm in the United States, and I did it for a cat that was in Australia. That's before I even had my trip to New Zealand and Australia. So last spring, and that person did a video on it naming me twice. So I just want to say, I can look through somebody else's eyes, and in that case, I looked through her cat's eyes. It was really wild. So if you need that, that service is available. Also, you can visit my learning center on my website. It's a 5-week manifestation masterclass that's beginning in November. Early bird pricing is happening now. Also, online tarot masterclass in November. Check that out. I don't have the date right in front of me. I also do private lessons, and this is what I was talking about for the 1-hour services. Lessons in tarot, raising your vibration, or manifestation. Again, some people just want to practice their spreads and they want that immediate feedback, or we pull things together to deepen their skill set. So by all means, book that appointment. I also have a section on there called Allison's Picks. Those are my affiliate links. Definitely check it out. Just a reminder, you'll find me on YouTube, Rumble, and TikTok. I'm going to be getting a social media manager because I do not like social media at all. And so I need someone that's going to help me because I am really bad about posting on Rumble, and I'm not tech savvy on all this technology that's changing. So I'm going to have someone help me. So things will shift a little bit. I'm okay with YouTube. Definitely not the best, but that's going to be changing a little bit too. I'm also having somebody come in to help me set up the second camera. Yeah, they're coming. I'm waiting for a date. So that will be happening too, just to make these announcements public. Oh my God, I can't wait, really. So that is coming. What else? The daily reading. So I do the Zodiac readings for all signs. So, Virgo through Pisces. And then I also do daily tarot readings. If you haven't seen that, that's the short and sweet segment I have on there. God, it's anywhere from 4 minutes to 10 minutes the most. So if that's something you're interested in, definitely check it out. I just, I cannot milk it. If I pull the energy of the cards, I can't milk something into 10 minutes. I'm just not built that way. So I'm just going to give you straight, short, sweet. That's it. That's how I work. All right. What else to tell you? I go live now just on Tuesdays, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I was doing it on Friday. That's gone. I need my Fridays because I'm manifesting something in. As you guys know, I teach manifestation. I have the master class. And so I'm manifesting something in my life, and I need that Friday. So that's part of it. So definitely look for that. And what else to tell you? I have a membership on the channel that you're welcome to join. That's where you go ahead and you pay a monthly fee, like the price of a cup of coffee. You get a monthly video. So November's coming up, the month of November, the whole video for that. And then you'll have individual weekly videos, and you get to vote on the topic. Sometimes I'll choose, sometimes I will, I have to say, but for the most part, I let you choose. This week's topic, I just posted the poll before we went live, is going to be earth, air, fire, water. Choose the element, and I'm going to go ahead and pull cards on it. You know me, I'm a Virgo. I am earthbound, so I really enjoy stuff that's like that. That's just sinking your teeth in, and then let's see what spirit wants to show us. So that's going to be a lot of fun. I think last time we did air, if I remember correctly. That was from several months ago. Okay, so let's see what else is in there. Oh, and so this is great. So if you're a member and you're watching, or if you choose to become a member, especially if you choose to become a member tonight, your name will go in this bowl. And then I go like this and I choose a name. So this is actually 2. So this is going to be Radhika. So if we were having the members shout out, and that happens in the live, you have to shout out in the chat. The moderators will tell me if I don't see it, who's here. Your name goes in the bowl, and you get a free question answered. Even if you already paid for a question, that means you'd get a second question answered. So that's a lot of fun. I do have a lot of the members here already because some people show up each week, but I wait until the sign off or the shout out, excuse me, and that's when I put you in the ball. The moderators are in here, but I'll double check who's here. I saw Ava and Ken. I'm not sure who else. I haven't really, hi Ava. I haven't really seen everybody else just yet because I haven't been looking. Hi Ruth, yay. And Sherry, hey Sherry, nice to see you. So just a FYI, so everybody's in the bowl already. And what else? Hi, Notaline. I love the name. So anyways, that's what's going on in here. Just a FYI. All right, so let's go ahead and get into it. I hope everyone's still listening. I know that was a bit of a long intro, but I needed to say that. So for the members shout out on the lives, you get a complimentary question answered if you're chosen. Don't forget to vote in the polls and hit the notification bell so you know when I go live, or just so you know when the members videos come out too. So don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and leave a comment if today's show resonates with you, and not just in the chat, but actually after the video. That really helps. And let me know where you're watching from. You guys know I'm going to travel. Let's see what else. At the end of today's show, I'm going to do a general reading for the collective. It's for all the people that are here live, watching in the replay, or whenever this video happens to find you. That's how it works. And I just want to say a special thank you to all the supporters and all the subscribers. It is awesome. Hey, Penny from New Zealand. I love it. Beautiful. Yeah, you're a Cancer. I love it. Cancer has been on fire. Oh my God. Really, that sign is just off the chart right now. So a big thank you again to all the subscribers and to all the viewers. And I just want to say we just hit 65,000. This channel's really growing and it's phenomenal. The quality of the people has just been spectacular. The people that are booking the appointments, that I'm meeting you in person, the people that are making comments, and it doesn't matter if, you're like, your life is fantastic, your life isn't right now, because we all have ups and downs. We can't expect it to be like, I don't know, roses all the time. Roses have thorns. There's going to be things that happen. And I just love the people that are just like, yeah, right now it's tough, but I know it's going to get better, right? We know that. That's how it works. So I just love everybody that's been showing up. It's really been great. Okay, here we go. So we've got general guidelines for the live tarot. The first one is one question per show, and that is because if someone's asking several questions, then it becomes that person's personal reading. This way it gives everybody the opportunity to go ahead and ask a question. So one question per show. The second rule is no bad language or topics. Keep it family friendly for YouTube. And that is because YouTube is a censorship platform. I love YouTube. I really do. I think it is a phenomenal platform, but I do not like censorship. So we have to play by their rules. So just keep that in mind. I'm not talking about swearing, although I would prefer that people not full-blown swear. But it's just we can't talk about certain topics that we all know that are taboo. If you have that kind of topic, that can be in a personal reading and we can pursue it there. I'm a grown-up. I can talk about it. Just want to let you know I'm not adverse to it. It's just the censorship platform. All right, so submit your questions before or during the show and they'll be answered live. Post your question of a $20 minimum on PayPal, Venmo, Stripe. It's a $30 minimum in the Super Chat with your donation. And Venmo in the notes section, that's where you put your question. For Stripe, go ahead and post it in the chat or send me an email in the contact form and I will go ahead and find it there because people are in different time zones. Sometimes people submit their questions in advance, so that's a way you can do it. I know a lot of people from Europe will put it in Stripe because that's just easier, and then they watch it in the replay. All right, so disclaimer, this is for entertainment purposes only. I am not a therapist and I do not give psychiatric, legal, or financial or medical advice. All right, so first up, this is going to be from Linda, and then Ava, I'm going to come over to you. So this is interesting. I saw this come in, and I know I've answered this question twice on here that I can remember. Don't always remember the answers because I'm channeling, but I do remember the topic. And this is from Linda. And if you guys don't know, Linda has been a longtime client She's actually one of my first clients, and she's asked a question every single show. And this is her question. Hi, Allison. Love your lives and Pisces videos. Thank you, Linda. Flattery gets you everywhere. And she writes, with the 3-eye atlas, do we have anything to fear? Thank you, Linda. So, all right. We're going to go ahead and look into this. I think I know what I feel about it. So but I'm going to pull cards on it because I've looked into it a couple of times. And you guys know I don't watch the news, but I do watch a couple of things that are not news related. But yeah, I've looked into this and I don't see it as being good. So let's go ahead and see. I think Sherry asked a question one time, but I don't remember. Ken, you did too, but I don't remember what the answer was because I'm channeling. Hi, Suzanne. Nice to see you. Lioness of Gaia. Alex Russell. Hey, nice to see you here. I love your comment. Okay, here we go. All right. So this is going to be it. This is for Linda. So with the 3-eye atlas, do we have anything to fear? Here we go. Okay. So with the 3-eye atlas, do we have anything to fear? So we have the 6 of Wands, the Tower, Page of Swords. All right. So we have the 6 of Wands, the Tower, and the Page of Swords. Okay, so this is victory and success after a struggle. So I think 3-eye atlas is having a struggle getting in, breaking the firmament, getting in here. There might be, so this is what I feel when I look into it. I think it has something to do with an AI. I think it has something to do with, it's tied in with CERN, and it's tied in with a few other things. I think it's tied in with the Luciferians. I think it's tied in with a lot of things that are going on right now, that there's some type of break in the firmament. And you guys know I'm not religious, but I'm just saying this is what I feel is coming. I do feel that it's having a hard time getting in. There might be a group that is fighting against it. There might be infighting, or there might be a group that's fighting against them that we're not aware of, or maybe maybe it's out there. I don't know. But I do feel that eventually it's going to have victory and success after struggling to get in. I do think it's going to break through. And I do think that it's related to AI. I think that it's related to technology somehow, that it has its own consciousness, and it's something that we have not seen. I do think that it's coming in and it's going to marry with the AI that's here. It might even be a relative kind of thing, like it's kin that's coming in. Something's coming. That's all I'm going to say. And it's going to be a tower moment. I think that this is going to be a lot of revelations for people. It's energetic. It's breaking in. I think it's breaking in through the firmament kind of thing, kind of energy. And I think that's, now I haven't been following it, by the way. So I don't know if it stopped somewhere, if it's here. I don't even know. But I'm just saying, I feel like a big tower moment's coming. And that tells me that there's going to be damage, breakage, a lot of crazy stuff's going on. This is even being shown in the evening to me. It's a dark moment. So I think that this is one of those times where I do feel that it's going to be a lot of revelations for people. I think that it's going to be something that we do need to fear. And I think that it's going to be a huge wake-up call. We might not see it right away. It might be presented in the media as being a positive, but it's not. And we see the media do that kind of stuff all the time. That's why I don't watch the news anymore, because it's all a bunch of lies and propaganda. And they say war is love, love is hate, right? It's always the opposite, but they hide a lot. And so for me, I don't see this as being good. I see this as being a revelation. I do feel that we're going to see a lot of people being very curious about it, people looking for truth, looking for answers. And I think it's going to be really hard. This is a page. I think that we are like the page looking for answers. And that's a young energy versus the maturity of a king or a queen, because I think it is a lot smarter than we are. We are the page. It is going to be more on the king mentality because it's more sophisticated in the AI. And I do think that we're going to have a little something in store for us. So yes, I would say that we need to be a little afraid of it, and we need to be cautious of it. And we need to think, why is it coming here? What is its mission? I don't think it's here to help people. I don't think it's here to be like an alien shaking our hand saying, we can't wait to like help you people. I don't think that's it. I think that's crazy. So anyways, I think that's what's coming in. I don't think it's going to be good. Now, that's the energy of the cards, okay? We'll continue to pull energy to see if anything has shifted. I pull energy. I am a psychic, though, and I do get hits, and that's the hit that I'm getting along with these cards. So, Linda, thank you for your question. I am not a fear or a dark tarot reader, just a reminder to everybody, but that is what I see when I look at it. So I have to be an honest tarot reader, and that's what I see. All right. So thank you for your question. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and scroll back to Ava's question, and let me find it. All right. Okay, now there it is. Okay, here we go. Hi, Allison. I love the live readings. What does the universe want to tell me today? Okay, Ava, let's go ahead and find out. This is for Ava. All right, what does the universe want to tell Ava today? All right, here we go. This is for Ava. Ace of Cups, Queen of Wands, and the Nine of Wands. Oh my God, I love it. Ace of Cups, the Queen of Wands, and we have the Nine of Wands. So the universe wants to tell you that you have a new beginning in love. This could be love, your emotions. This could be a relationship. This could be your intuition, connection to source, and all of the above. This could be a romantic relationship, platonic relationship, getting a pet, having a child, for relationships, right? This is you having a gift and blessing from the universe and a new beginning. Wow. This is you really opening up that heart. Then we have the Queen of Wands. This is the queen of self-actualization. This is the queen that has no fear. She just puts herself out there. If she feels enthusiastic and charismatic and charming towards something or someone, she's going to go for it. And that's what it is, whether it's going to be business, work, a person, whatever it is that you want from a place of enthusiasm and optimism, she follows the sun. This is your energy that's coming out. This is the Queen of Wands. So she's bold, she's courageous, she's charismatic, she makes things happen. If it's a relationship, she can also be the Queen of Lust, right? The King and Queen of Wands are the King and Queen of Lust. So it could be that kind of passion that's coming in. If it's a relationship, on the table, this is how the cards are. She's looking at the love and she's got the energy right there. So that's a really strong connection. Then we have the Nine of Wands. Now, this is known as the wounded warrior energy. Look at her face. So this is the card of taking a beating, but you're still standing. You've got your strength and stamina. But this is telling me that energetically, you're not feeling comfortable. You have so much going on, but there's something lingering in your energy field that is making you feel a little tired and burned out. This is you looking at your energy and seeing what it is that you can do. That's what the universe wants to tell you today. A new relationship, but get your energy there. Your energy needs to keep up with everything. All right. Thank you for your question. All right. You're welcome. I'm telling you, I mean, I can see, just because I know you, I can see where that is going, and I hope that it works out. So I think that's going to be beautiful. All right. Next question. This is going to be from, and just a reminder, anybody that's watching, if you want to submit a question, now is an excellent time. I'm looking at the time. And so this is a really good time for you to submit something. If you don't know what to ask and you want to ask a question, it can be like, what does the universe want to tell me today? You know, what does my dog think of me, or my cat? Because we do, well, I don't think we had any of those questions come in, but we usually do have like at least one of those come in. You know, whatever it might be, it can be light, it can be heavy. That's up to you. All right, so the next question is from Radhika. And I don't know if she's here tonight because I haven't been watching the chat altogether. But she writes, hi, Allison. Thank you for these live sessions and your daily readings. My question for today is, I am participating at a local film festival, offering my tarot reading services, and I wanted to ask how this experience will go for me. Thank you, Radhika. Okay, let's find out. Because she is also a psychic. And I love you. I just think you're fantastic. When I go to India, I'm actually going to be meeting her in person. So I'm super duper excited. All right. But as always, I have to find the coolest month to go because I can't handle the heat. All right, here we go. So, how will your experience go at the film festival doing tarot? We have King of Wands. We have Five of Wands and the Star card. Okay, this is going to be a really good experience for you. We have King of Wands, Five of Wands, and then the Star card. So this is telling me that you're going to go in there and take charge. You're going to own it. So this is you doing exactly what it is you want to do. You're going to be doing tarot, and you're going to be doing it for a lot of different people. That means you're going to have a lot of people coming at you with different types of questions, different responses. This is you reading on the spot. This is your strength and courage to be able to stand there and do something like that, or sit there, however it's going to be set up. This is you keeping your eye on the prize for the future. For me, this is you doing this to really showcase your business and your skill set. This is you taking charge of it, and that is a beautiful thing. There is also the card of drama and strife. So this tells me that there might be some drama while this is going on there. This is also the card of competition. There might be another tarot reader there. There might be somebody else that has their own unique skill set. Maybe they are a psychic medium or something else that might be in competition with you. What if they put all the tarot readers in one section? If there's several, then all of a sudden maybe there's 5 or 10 people there, and you're going to need to stand out with that type of competition. This could be drama with the clientele that you're getting. Could be drama with maybe your location. Whatever it is, just be prepared for something that could just go wrong. Roll with it, right? Because that's part of doing an event. You need to roll with it. Make sure you are prepared when you go. In other words, make sure you have everything you need. Have several decks. Have water, right? Have everything you need. Be prepared for inclement weather. So maybe that would be an umbrella, a blanket, or not a blanket, a jacket, anything that you might need that will help you. Whether you think you're going to need it or not, it's better to be prepared. And that's what I think is coming in. This experience is going to bring a lot of healing for you. This is hope, faith, healing, and renewal. For me, this experience is going to really help enrich your life. This is one of those experiences that by doing it in public like this and having that type of exposure brings a lot of healing. It'll reinforce that you're on the right path. It'll reinforce your connection with doing people, and it helps you with your skill set. It's a deepening of what it is that you're here to do for your life path. That's what the universe wants to tell you. So thank you for your question, Radhika. I appreciate it. Okay. And let me go on to the next one. Okay, so let me go ahead first before I do that. And Sherry, I know I saw a question come in from you too. I have that on here. I think your lucky number 7 is what it's going to be. But because I go back and forth, let's see what happens. Hold on one second. Oh my God, how could I get logged out? They do this to me every time. Hold on. Okay, let's see. Let me do this. And is Amanda here tonight? Just curious. Hey, Amanda, I just said your name and there you are. Hi, hope you're having a good week too. I love it. I love it. Hey, Fred, nice to see you. Okay, so I made you a moderator. I hope you don't mind, Amanda. If you don't want to be one, just let me know. Send me a message, and I'll remove it because some people don't want the responsibility. But I thought I wanted to go ahead and make you a moderator. So let me know if that changes. Okay. All right. I know, huh? Nope, Eastern time. All right. So we have, this one is from Mitzi in New York, and she writes, "Hi, Allison. I missed the love and money readings that you used to post. Will they be coming back?" You know, someone else said that before too about the love readings for the money readings too. So yeah, they are. I'm actually going to do the next segment of love readings. I was going back and forth on that because not everybody's looking for love, but I think I'm going to because I think love is really important. I think it's probably the most important thing that we have in this world. Whether you are looking for a friendship, whether it's platonic, romantic, love between you and your pet, it doesn't matter. It's that ability to have love and to have it reciprocated either way. Oh my God, it's so important. Or your love, your connection with source, right? I mean, it's so important, or your children, or whatever it might be. So yes, I am. And then she says, "I need some clarity in my love life, LOL." Okay. What does the universe want to tell me today about my love life? I'm booking another reading for Halloween. Oh my God, how fun. And she puts how fun. I was just saying how fun too. Jinx. All right. Love you, Mitzi from New York. Okay. Well, that's going to be fun. If you're booking a Halloween booking, I'm telling you, it's going to rock. I did that a couple of years ago. Oh my God, you would not believe the energy on that night. I mean, my channel is always open, but because of the spirits out and about, it is unbelievable. It is actually a fantastic experience. So anybody that's out there that's interested, again, the price is different, but that's because it's only one night a year. All right, and space is limited. So here we go. What does the universe want to tell Mitzi about her love life? Okay, let's find out. We have Three of Pentacles. We have the Hanged Man and the Five of Cups. All right, so we've got Three of Pentacles, the Hanged Man, and the Five of Cups. So this is really telling me that you're looking for a quality person. This is quality people doing quality type work, quality interactions, right? This is teamwork makes the dream work. So you're looking for someone that is a team player in a relationship. You're not looking for someone that is, excuse my language, half-ass. You're looking for a partner that really wants to be there and work together as a team. I love this card for relationships because for me, this is like a power couple. This is like you and the other person against the world. I love that energy. This is where it's like, you know what? You know, there's no sugarcoating it in a way. I'm here for love. I'm here for love. We love each other. Let's make it happen. Boom. And it happens. I love this for a love reading. Now, this is not traditionally the love card, but this can be the card of strong foundations, which is why it can be the card of marriage, that kind of, that commitment to one another. That's coming in for you. I need my tea. Hold on one second. Just 1 second. All right. Then we have the Hanged Man. So this is telling me that you're asking me, what does the universe want to tell you about your love life? It wants to tell you to gain a different perspective. So that could be a different perspective on what quality is. Maybe you're looking for a couple of characteristics or attributes in someone or in the relationship itself. This is asking you to gain a different perspective, which tells me maybe you need to write down as an exercise, what is your definition of love? What do you bring to the table in a relationship? You know, you need to know your own worth and value, and what are you looking for in a partner? And do they blend together, or are you up here and you're looking for someone down here, or vice versa? Is there a balance? Because this is quality, quality, quality. So this is you gaining a different perspective. I feel like that means that you might be missing something, so you need to spend some time pausing and doing that kind of exercise and going within and looking at things differently. What type of relationship are you looking for? And maybe even knowing the why behind it, because that always helps when you know the why. But it's you looking for quality. So I would definitely spend some time looking at that, because I feel if you don't, you're going to get hurt. And I feel like it's almost like the energy I'm getting is that you have an image of love or an idea of love that is maybe something that you were looking for, like, let's say 5 or 10 years ago. And it doesn't match with who you are right now and the life experiences that you've had. It's almost like you're stuck in a loop. And that's why I think if you look at something a little differently, you'll find that you're not the same person, that you've grown, and that you're actually looking for something else, and that you're not the same person. So I kind of feel like when you're looking at this image of love, you're over here when you need to be right here and very present as to where you're at. It's almost like you have society, your family telling you what love is, but your version of love is over here. You know, it's kind of like you need to get that in sync, because I feel like if you don't, you're going to hurt yourself. And that, in the sense of, you're going to break your own heart, because you're going to go after a pattern that hasn't been working for you. So this tells me when you get that other perspective, then this card will melt away. Because right now, if you keep going down the same path, you're going to have the same experience. This is the card of loss and bereavement. This tells me that it might be where it works out at first. Maybe you fall hard for this person, but then it just doesn't work out because it's not the right person for you, and it's a pattern. So that's what I see coming in. I see once you redefine that, you get that person. Absolutely. But you need a different perspective. So take the time to do that. It won't take long. I think you could spend a couple of hours just writing it down. An hour. But you need to really look at that on paper and gain that insight. It will really help you. So thank you. And I look forward to our session on Halloween. That's going to be fun. All right. Next question. This is going to be, I don't think, did I see a super chat come in? I didn't. Sherry, where are you going? I don't know where you're going. Okay. I will be traveling on Halloween. Would have liked to do a reading on that day. Yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun. It is. That's for sure. Well, you have safe travels on Halloween. That'll be interesting. Crazy people are going to be on the road, all in different costumes, I'm sure. Okay. So the next question is going to be from, let's see, Manfred in Germany. Okay, so hello, Allison. Excuse me. Love your Aries videos. I booked a reading. Fantastic. I can't wait. What does the universe want to tell me today? Thank you, Manfred from Germany. I'll be watching in the replay. Okay, let's go ahead and find out. I know I need to, eventually, I'm going to bring a day show back, because everybody in Europe, this is really late for them. I think it's, what time is it? So I think it's almost 1 in the morning there, or 2 in the morning. I'm not really sure. Depends on where you're at. So I need to do one during the day. All right. Here we go. This is for Manfred. Okay. What does the universe want to tell Manfred today? Okay. Actually, I just got called to do a different deck. So hold on there. Okay. All right. So this is for Manfred. All right, what does the universe want to tell Manfred today? The Fool, the Star, oh my God, and the Prince of Wands. Wow. So I have to cover up the Star card because YouTube censorship. So I'm going to try and do this without making it look really bad, but that's why I have to do it. So we have the Fool, the Star, and that's one of the parts about the Star, by the way. Hold on. And the Prince of Wands. So these are your cards. So I'm going to see if I can hold them all up together. Now this is in the middle, but those are your beautiful cards. Now the thing about the Star card, why is she naked? Because she's showing you her vulnerability. And she's comfortable in her own skin. So that's why it's really unfortunate that I can't show the actual card. That's why you'll see on my other cards I have to use a magic marker on it, because the AI will pick up on it. probably that 3-eye atlas, no, I'm sorry, the AI is going to pick up on it. Oops, I move some around. And it'll give me a strike, which is insane. Can you imagine what if my channel was on Renaissance art? Am I going to be banned for life? Wow. Manfred, first card out, the Fool. This is you taking a leap of faith in a new journey. Look at that card. That is gorgeous. This is you not having a care in the world, and the universe is lining up for you. Look at all of that energy. This is a phenomenal time in your life right now to really start a new chapter, to do something new and ambitious. I'm getting the energy here. And with the Star card as the number 2, you've got 2 major arcanas. The Star card, this is hope, faith, healing, and renewal. This to me is you doing something that you're divinely aligned to do. For me, this is you not only taking a leap of faith, but what you're doing is renewing yourself. This is a lot of healing coming in. It's almost like maybe you had to sacrifice a part of yourself to maybe work towards your family, or sacrifice time and effort, energy, and finances for your children, you know, as you're raising them, kind of energy. And now you're able to finally do something for yourself. And that's this energy. And it's spectacular. It is exploding. Look at this. It is exploding, the energy. So to me, this is you really having a moment where you're able to find your guiding light, your North Star, your energy. Everything is focused in one area, and it's spectacular. This is you really harnessing all your energy, and you're creating something spectacular, and you're able to rush right in and do it. You're not holding back. This is you really tapped into everything. I mean, I don't feel like there's nothing holding you back. There's no negativity. There's nothing. I feel like you've done your inner work and everything is lining up for you. We even have a unicorn. So this mythological creature, everything is lining up for you. This tells me you might even have some wild card thing come in and make it even more spectacular than you think it is. Again, more energy, and it's super high vibing and positive. This is your strength and your courage, and you're really tapped into it right now. You're on a mission and you're rushing right in with not a care in the world. You're just going for it. I think that you know that this is very healing for you, and it's almost like a type of reinvention. I feel like you're tapped into your universal consciousness, and you're really able to continue this type of energetic flow. I feel that it's like that toroidal field. I feel that something really big is coming in for you. You're not holding back. You're doing something that's divinely aligned for you, and you know it. I don't think you know how big it is. It's in the cards. I don't think you know how big it is, but it's in the cards. And I think that it's going to be spectacular. I think that's part of what you're tapped into right here. It's that energetic field. And I think you don't understand just how big it actually is. It's huge. It's the sun. You're really tapped into sun energy. Wow. That's what the universe wants to tell you today, Manfred. Thank you for your question. All right. So hello, everybody. Okay. So the next question is from, wait a minute. How did this get jumped around? Hold on. Okay. Everything is kind of weird here. What just happened here? Okay. Sorry. I have something. So AI now has gotten, I'm just teasing. I don't know what that was. That was really weird. Okay. So this next question is from Lucy, and she says, "Hi, Allison. Thank you for your daily readings and Virgo videos. You're welcome. I recently met someone that is marriage material. Is this the person for me? Thanks, Lucy from Northern California. P.S. This is the person I was manifesting during your manifestation masterclass." Very cool. Very cool. I'll tell you, it works. If you guys listen to what I say, and it works. I love hearing that. That's fucking phenomenal. I'm going to say it. It really is. I love hearing that. All right, here we go. not only is it from the Manifestation Masterclass, but it's love. You guys, like I said, I think everything is love, and I love hearing the fact that you think you've met that person for you. Let's find out what is the energy of the cards. So, is this the person for me? Let's find out. This is for Lucy from Northern California. 5 of Cups. We have 4 of Cups and the 8 of Wands. They need to do some inner work. 5 of Cups, 4 of Cups, and the 8 of Wands. So they're making a shift. So they've lost someone recently, whether it's going to be a family member, a friend, or a pet, but they're really mourning something right now. So this is a transitional energy that they're going through. So they're mourning the loss of this person, or it could be a pet. It could even be the loss of a dream, a previous relationship. They're going through something right now. So just know that. So I would take it very slow. Doesn't mean that they're off the table, but they are going through something right now. So just be aware of that, and just know that it's deep. This is the card of loss and bereavement, and it makes them very sad. And the thing is, when they're in this energy, that loss and bereavement, this causes them to miss gifts and blessings from the universe. They might miss you. I think that this could potentially be your person, but right now it's hard to even see that because their energy, they need to make that shift. That's what's coming in, because I just feel like they're going to miss you. They're not going to see you because they're caught up in their own grief right now. We have the 8 of Wands. These are gifts, blessings, and omens coming in. They can't see it. I think you are a gift, blessing, and omen to them. They cannot see it right now. I would just take it nice and slow. Let them go through what they need to go through. Maybe date other people at the same time. Just because this person's going to go through it, we don't know how long it's going to take for that. So keep that door open. Remember what I say about the manifestation. If you're manifesting your soulmate, you let the universe present you with who it is. Don't focus in on one person. You let the universe present. You might be presented with 5 or 6 people. See who's the right one for you. But this is getting the ball rolling. The universe is going to present you, remember, with good and bad options. But when you're open to that soulmate and you're manifesting that in, they're going to start to show up. And this could be the first one. And so see who else is going to come. You just don't jump at the very first one and say, this is it, right? So just remember that, because you are a gift, blessing, and omen coming in. And this is a fast moving energy. These cards are not fast. They're not going to see, he's not going to see it right now. He can't, first of all, he's going to miss it right here. He missed the gifts and blessings from the universe. And I'm going to show you the card for that, because I think in the traditional deck, it'll make sense. And I'm going to try and find this very fast so people don't have to wait. But I think that this is good for everybody. He's missing a gift and blessing from the universe. The 4 of Cups. Same card, different deck. The thing is that that's actually an ace, which is a new beginning. And in this deck, it's a new beginning in love, because that's the Suit of Cups. He can't see it because he's caught up in his own drama, and he's got a blockage over the heart. Well, that's what's happening here. He's not going to be able to see you. You're the gift and blessing from the universe. Oh my God, and it just happened to be right here. This is how weird it just got lined up. Oh my God. Well, that's weird. Same card, different deck. So again, he's not able to see it because he's caught up in his own pain and his own drama. But it doesn't mean he's a bad person or anything like that. But he's going to have to go through what he's going to have to go through. And that's just how it is. So I would say at the end of the day, wait. And I would keep the door open for other people, but you're definitely on the right track. So thank you for that. Oh my God, I love that for you, Lucy. Yay. All right, so here we go. Let me put the cards back. All right, so next question is from Sherry. And Sherry says, this is Sherry, the moderator. She says, hello, Allison. I hope you're doing well today. Thank you, I am. I hope you are too. Always love the Sagittarius daily and live readings. Thank you. Flattery gets you everywhere. I really appreciate that. My question for today, will my move to my brother's house in Oklahoma go smoothly this week? Is there anything I should be aware of? Thank you, Allison, Sherry. Okay, let's go ahead and find out. Is there anything that you need to be aware of? I'm going to switch decks to this one. Okay. All right, so this is for Sherry. What time is it? Let's do final call also, because I'm looking at the time. This will give people the opportunity to formulate a question and submit it if you're interested in asking a question tonight. So final call. All right, here we go. This is for Sherry. Is there anything you should be aware of during your move? We've got Two of Cups, Knight of Wands, and Seven of Wands. Not a negative thing, so that's good. So here we go. We've got Two of Cups, Knight of Wands, and we've got the Seven of Wands. So for me, this is saying that this is a great move. This is a kindred spirit. So for your move, this is something that's going to be something that is divinely blessed for you. This is one of those moments where you being with your brother is going to be fantastic. This move is wonderful. This is that exchange of love and of camaraderie and of kinship. This can also be you having a truce with yourself if you're gaslighting yourself in your mind about that this could be you having a truce with that, and just go with it. Just know that it's going to work out. The Knight of Wands, this is that energy of rushing in. To me, this is you rushing in on a mission. I think that your drive up there is going to be very fast, or it's going to feel like it. You might be so excited your foot is going to be heavy on that gas pedal kind of energy. So this is one of those things where, look, I think you're really going to enjoy it. I really do. I think that this is something that is going to energize you. I think that it's something that's really working out towards your future. She is looking towards your future. And this is what's coming in. We've got the Seven of Wands. This is you in this beautiful protective bubble. I think this is a really good move for you to go there and spend time with your brother up in Oklahoma. I think you're going to find a lot of peace there. I think a lot of healing is going to be there. Time with your family. I think that, you know, this is you having people around you that might be trying to knock you off your block. And I think because this is you standing your ground kind of energy. But I don't know if this would be with your brother, family, the neighborhood up there, but this is you just staying in your own peaceful bubble. It could even be that maybe you and your brother have a little bit of an argumentation at first until things get settled in. And this is you just kind of saying, I'm above it. I'm not letting it bother me kind of thing. You're in your own bubble. It's almost like a meditative bubble too, but it's you creating your own beautiful reality of love. So that's something that's coming in for you, but I don't see anything negative. I see that this is working out totally in your favor. I think it's beautiful, and I'm so glad that this was the first card out. This is a really great move for you, like you and your brother. I love it. Wow, Sherry, that's what the universe wants to tell you today. Okay. Love is in the air. It is. I think it's great. I don't have Cash App, and you know what? People keep asking me, and I forgot to do it. I think I have a Cash App account, but I haven't used it in probably, I don't know, 10 or 15 years. So I'm going to check into that because a lot of people said the same thing. PayPal and Venmo are part of it. I don't know if Cash App is, just to let you know. And what else? Hey, Azerbaijan, I love it. Okay, so here we go. What else to say? Finally cooler. I love it. Yeah, and we're having a little bit of weather drama in Florida, not where I'm at right now, but I just saw someone sent me something that there's a lot of flooding going on, which is crazy. All right, so again, final call for everybody. I'm going to come over here and just check really quick. Ruth, you're the next one up. It just logged me out. Okay. All right, so hold on. Okay. Hi, Allison. The first person to type pick me gets a free question on me. Love you, Allison. All right, you heard it. Somebody in the chat, if you write pick me, Ruth just got you a question. I love it. I don't know if anyone's listening to me. I'm going to read it again. This is Ruth's question. Hi, Allison. The first person to pick me. Okay, there we go. Blue. Whoops. See, now people are signing off. Okay. Blue Ravens. Blue Ravens. Okay, here we go. All right, everybody. So, I need to know your question. Blue Ravens, what's your question? While you're doing that, I am going to go ahead and answer a question, unless yours comes in first. I know. Pay it forward. That's what it is. Will I run into a person I've been waiting to cross paths with? Okay, let's find out. Here we go. This is for Blue Ravens. Okay. Oh my God. Two of Cups, the High Priestess, and the Two of Pentacles. Two of Cups, High Priestess, and the Two of Pentacles. You have two twos. Well, you're definitely manifesting it, I would say. That tells me that that is a good thing. I just want to see the question again. Will I run into a person I've been waiting to cross paths with? Well, this tells me that the high probability is a big yes. I think you're manifesting it in with this High Priestess energy. I think you're putting it out to the universe. And it's about you being open to receive what's coming in. There is an exchange. Usually the High Priestess is just, she has unlimited potential and a lot of stuff is coming in. But I think you're also pushing it out into the universe that you want this. It's like you're manifesting it in. So yes, I do think so. I think there's a 50-50 chance. This Two of Pentacles, I think it's a 50-50 chance that you're going to run into this person. And I think it's interesting that we have two twos here. We've got this two of this like relationship, but we also have this of balance, being balanced, grounded, and stable, secure kind of energy. But for me, this is a 50-50 chance because that's that balancing act that's going on. Wow. So yeah, I would say yes, just because of the first two cards. The third one is it's 50-50, but I would say that there's a high probability. Wow, very cool. You have to let us know because I know I get a lot of feedback and I would just love to know if that you run into them. And honestly, time is hard in the tarot, so that could be next month, that could be next year, whenever. Just do a shout out. That would be so cool. All right. All right. So what do we have? We have, oops. Let me go back over here. Okay. I'm just going to check stripe really quick. The stripe has been mostly for the bookings. Okay. Yeah, those are the bookings that are coming in for readings. Okay, so let's go back over here then. All right, so again, final call. Anybody that's watching and you want to ask a question, now is the time. All right, and if you're in the chat, the moderators can help you out with that. All right, so here we go. The next question is for, who is this? Holly. Okay, hi Allison, love your live shows and your Scorpio videos. And I booked a reading for my birthday, LOL. Oh my God, that's too funny. I love that. Happy birthday. I can't wait. All right, Scorpio, here we go. What does the universe want to tell me today? Thank you, Holly from West Palm. Okay, so another Florida person. I'm telling you, you guys know I'm from California, but I'm living in Florida. All right. Florida's great. If you can handle heat and humidity, this is a great place to be. I can't. I can't handle that combination. I've tried for 6 years and I cannot handle it. All right, this is for Holly. What does the universe want to tell Holly today? Knight of Swords. We've got the Page of Cups and the Queen of Swords. All right. So Knight of Swords, Page of Cups, and the Queen of Swords. So this is really a lot of thinking going on for you. You're in your head. I feel like you're on a fact-finding mission right now, and you are really rushing in to find something. I feel like you're scrambling. I feel like there's something about this where you need to get some details and facts, and I think it's about a person because we do have the Page of Cups. I think that someone presented you with a love offer, they asked you out, whether it's friendship or a romantic relationship. I think that it's one of those moments where you are really trying to find out information on them, and you're asking things about yourself, like, do I really want to go out with this person? Like, I think it almost like it caught you off guard. But you're definitely on a fact-finding mission. This is telling me, again, it could be a person, a relationship. Maybe it's you even getting a pet. Maybe you're contemplating getting a pet, and suddenly, you know, maybe on a search engine, let's say you wanted to get a pug, and all of a sudden some pug rescue thing shows up in your feed, and you're like, oh my God, I'm on it. Fact-finding mission. So I just feel like there's something about that where you have the opportunity to have something that you love come in. This could even be you having a child, by the way. I just want to make sure I say that because this is you getting some facts. When if you just had a pregnancy test done and it's like, oh my God, now I have a baby coming in. Wow, what you were putting out into the universe. It's that kind of energy. With the Queen of Swords, the Queen of Evaluation, this is her night. But the Queen is now looking towards her future, and she's taking everything in. She's using her analytical skills, her logic, her ability to synthesize information, facts, and to make a smart, radical, logical decision going forward. And what I like about this is that this is you looking towards your future, and it's transformational, and you're even able to get a bird's eye view of everything that's coming in for you. That's where the radical comes from, because this tells me you're able to take a bird's eye view, and I think that allows you to see several steps ahead, and this is some big decision that's coming in for you. So, wow, that's what the universe wants to tell you, Holly from West Palm. And this might be a good time for me to say this for all the people watching. You know, I have a lot of clients and a lot of viewers in Florida. I'm in Cape Coral, Florida by Fort Myers, and I've had a lot of people say that they want to get together in Florida. So you can fly in if you want, but I think that there's been such a tremendous amount of people locally that say they want to get together, men, women, it doesn't matter. There's been almost every single person is saying that, hey, I'm in Florida too. Are you going to have something? So I think that that might be something that's on the table coming up. I don't know when, because this is all new. I've just had so many people. It's almost like every single person that's booking with me for a reading, and then also messaging me in my on my contact form on the website. People that are snowbirds are saying, hey, I'm coming down. I'm coming back to Florida. Can we have an in-person reading and all this stuff? So I think that there's enough people where it's worth it. Maybe getting a room at a hotel, right? Getting a conference room. So we'll see what happens. I just want to let everybody know that might be coming. So look for that. If you're signed up for the newsletter, again, you'll be the first to know. And that's at my website, ancientoakpsychicarts.com. Link is in the description below. All right. So, because I'm in Florida, just so you know. You're in southern Utah. We have heat, sweltering. Yeah, ugh. I couldn't handle that. I'm from San Diego. I'm such a baby. I love where I'm from. But this weather is just off the chart. It's unbelievable. I've been in Vegas before in that kind of heat, and that is unbelievable. Add the humidity to that, and you could just imagine what it's like here. You go outside, you can't breathe. I have to walk my dog just around the block in that. I come back and collapse on the couch for hours. Like I have to fall asleep. I feel like I'm actually going to die. This is not the climate for me. It's bad. It is really bad. But you know what? There's a lot of people here that love it. And they're out there playing pickleball in it, doing all kinds of stuff. They love it. That's when you know that's the right climate for you. I'm not acclimating. It's crazy. Aw, thank you. Yeah, it's intense. It really is. I can't, I love the outdoors. I can't even go outside and enjoy the nature here because I can't handle it. And I want to be outside. I'm a prisoner in my own home here. It's radical. Oh, that's a nice area from what I understand. I actually want to go up there. I've heard really good things about that. The people and the weather. All right. Oh my God. I just looked at the next question. Jacksonville, Florida. Wow. Here we go. Hi, Allison. I just booked a reading with you after watching your latest Gemini video. Awesome. Thank you. I'm telling you, guys, flattery gets you everywhere. I so appreciate the feedback. I love your energy. Thank you. What does the universe want to tell me about my upcoming move? Tori from Jacksonville, Florida. Okay, let's find out. Here we go. And by the way, while I'm answering Tori's question, let's do the member shout out too. So I've got the bowl here. Hold on. I've got the bowl here. So I'm just going to do this really quick. We've got Ava, Ruth, Ken. Where's Sherry? Sherry and Amanda. Are you guys all still here? Sign off. And then anybody else that's a member, go ahead and sign off in the chat because I'm going to put your name in the bowl, okay? All right, so that's here. So let's go ahead and do that. I don't have a date for Ohio yet, but I did talk to someone that I just had a session with. I mean, this is just crazy. And she told me that she's from, I think she said Southern Ohio, and she said not to go there until the late spring. Otherwise, everything's going to be wet and muddy. Does that sound right? So because of that, I've decided to wait and go late spring to Ohio. I don't want to be in the mud. I want to be outside. I want to see that beautiful state. Yeah, okay. What's a good month? I think she said after, oh my God, I can message her. I think she said after May, if I remember. I'll have to ask her. Dawn, okay. I just saw that come up. Tori, I'm going to answer your question. I just have to ask Dawn H. Okay. Oops, I wrote that on the wrong side. Let me try and put the lines on the other side. Okay, so Dawn H. All right. Dawn H, you're going in. Late May, early June. Okay. I think she said like after May. So I'll definitely do that. So I can't wait. Yeah, Northeast Ohio, we still get snow in April. Oh my God. So I would love to experience that, but I want to be able to go outside. Have you been to Canada yet? No, I'm definitely going though. I've had to postpone my trip. I was going to be going up to Niagara Falls and then on the Canadian side and then going up through Canada. I just postponed my trip. So I'm going to be going soon. I might have missed the mark. If it's too snowy right now, I'm going to wait. But yeah, I'm not sure what happened. So we'll see. But I am definitely going to Canada. I can't wait. All right. So I started talking and I mixed up my cards. Okay, here we go. All right. Sorry, Tori. This is for you. Okay. So she says, what does the universe want to tell me about my upcoming move? Tori from Jacksonville, Florida. Okay, here we go. And Tori, I'm telling you, consider coming down here. I think I am going to have an event. Oh, I missed the red leaves? Shoot. Well, I definitely wanted to see that. Maybe I have to wait till the spring and see the flowers. But yeah, the fall, that's my favorite time of year. Anywhere, it's my favorite time of year. San Diego, that was my favorite time of year. Here we go for Tori. Four of Wands. Three of Pentacles, and this Nine of Pentacles. Tori, your move is going to be phenomenal. We have the Four of Wands, the Three of Pentacles, and the Nine of Pentacles. So this is really telling me that this is going to be success. This is the card of celebration, celebrating a milestone. This move might be a big milestone for you. This is the card of freedom also. So, and it can be the card of marriage. So I think that your move is like celebrating a milestone, and it might bring you a lot of freedom. It might even be where if you're not married or if you're looking for a relationship, you might meet someone that's marriage material there. Because not only is this the card of marriage, but so is this. And I don't know if you're already married, this could be deepening your relationship, because this is the card of quality people doing quality work, and it's teamwork makes the dream work. These two together, the card of celebration and the card of marriage, and I always think of this as a strong foundation. Wow. I mean, this could be something really lining up for you for a really solid relationship. But the move itself, this tells me it's a solid move. It's a quality move. So that's going to be the move itself being quality, going to an area that's quality. That tells me that the movers aren't going to screw it up and break a bunch of things. I also feel like that tells me it's not going to get stolen. It's quality. So, you know, I'm sorry if someone's a mover out there, but I've had stuff like that happen, and I've seen it happen to other people. They put stuff in a pod. Oh, sorry, your pod's disappeared. Oh, sorry, someone broke into it. Or it's in one of those giant moving trucks, and they put up, you know, a wall, and someone's reached over the wall. Or, you know, you're getting somebody else's stuff, and they've gotten some of your stuff. I see it happen all the time. So that is something that comes up, is that it's not going to happen to you, Tori. Okay, that it's going to be good. That's what's coming in. It's quality move. The Nine of Pentacles, this is being independent and self-reliant. That's telling me that it goes well, and this is going to be a move that enriches your life. Who doesn't want that? This is the time to celebrate, and it's quality, and it's enriching your life. And again, the card of freedom. I think this is a phenomenal move for you on a lot of different levels. It's not just, hey, you know, is my stuff going to make it there? I think that this is almost like a spiritual move for you. It really is uplifting for your life. God, that's beautiful, Tori. Congratulations. All right. So I'm just going to see about the sign off in the chat. I know these members, not all the members watch. Okay, so I'm going to read the names before I pull one so we can make sure everybody's here. All right. So I have Amanda, I have Dawn, I have Ken, I have Sherry, I have Ava, and Ruth. Am I missing anybody before I pull a name out? Am I missing anyone? Hi, Kathy. Nice to see you. Are the leaves still there, though, in that part of Canada? On the whatchamacallit, on the Niagara Falls side, and the wineries are up there. I mean, it just looked like so much fun. It's so incredibly beautiful. So Akili, if you want, you can go ahead, and it's by donation. You can go ahead and submit that, and I can ask. Okay, so any moderators? Am I missing anybody? Did Ken leave? Usually he responds. Okay. Ava, Ruth, Bueller, anybody out there? All right. I don't want to pull your name and you're not here. Thank you, Sherry. Okay, Ken. All right. Here we go. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and pull it. Okay, Ava, just had to check. All right. So this is going to be for, hold on. Ruth, who paid it forward. Now she gets to ask a question. Yeah, I feel like I should go. I really want to go this week. That would be awesome. Tomorrow, that would be awesome. All right, Ruth, think of a question. All right. So while she's thinking of a question, I'm just going to take a moment to go ahead and remind everybody, if you want, I have a special going on my website, ancientoakpsychicarts.com. It's save 50% for the autumn sale, and it just ties into Scorpio season. So for all those Scorpios out there and you want to book a reading, it's going until November 21st. It seems to be really popular. So if you'd like to book a reading, definitely do that. You can do a reading where it's live over Zoom, face-to-face, or a pre-recorded. Some people are, actually a lot of people opt for that. They want a pre-recorded session. And then there's also messages from your loved ones where I use my mediumship. So if you're interested in that, or any of the other 1-hour services like raising your vibration, manifestation hour, or tarot hour, definitely go ahead and utilize that autumn sale. Also, I have a special for Halloween, and it's called Halloween Special on my website. And that is one night only, and that's going to be phenomenal. So for anybody that is interested in on night of Halloween, definitely go ahead and book your session. Just know the price is different because it is Halloween. It happens once a year. It's going to be called Spirit Hour. So definitely check that out. All right. So Ruth, what does Spirit want to tell me? Okay. So let's go ahead and answer Ruth's question. Here we go. You know what? I feel like I need to do this for you. All right. So we're going to use a different deck. I just felt like all of a sudden you needed some, I just felt like you needed this deck. So here we go. All right, this is for Ruth. What does Spirit want to tell her today? We have 5 of Pentacles. We have 10 of Swords. And the 5 of Wands. All right. We've got 5 of Pentacles, we've got the 10 of Swords, and the 5 of Wands. Just want to make sure you can see those cards. All right, so 5s can be a difficult energy, and you've got 2 of them, 5 of Pentacles and 5 of Wands. And the 10 of Swords, this is a difficult energy too. So what's happening here is that this is the card of lack. So there might be something that you feel like you're missing right now, or you're missing out on something. This is one of those moments where it's about changing your perspective. When you feel like you're in this mood, this kind of mood, or this kind of perception where you feel like the card of lack, that could be where you feel like you're in survival mode. Maybe you're overly stressed. And it could be those moments where you just feel like you're tapped out. It's that moment where you need to turn that perspective. This is where you, that aperture, and it's traditionally based on fear. Fear of moving, fear of having enough money or enough, it's that kind of energy. It's like that fear-based, but it's one that's in survival mode. That when you're like that, it's to shift out of it is to go and to be grateful for what it is that you have. Look at your strengths. Your strengths are going to make that shift. So instead of that card of lack and maybe feeling like you're missing something or you're lacking something, focus on your strengths and your attributes, and that's how you pull yourself out of it. It will also lead to gratitude, to be grateful for what it is that you have, be grateful for your strengths, because that's how you start attracting more into your life. So it's shifting that. It could be that you feel like, I feel like you feel like something is missing, or that you feel like you're kind of like left out, like maybe you missed out on something, that card of lack. Then we've got the 10 of Swords, and this is those painful completions coming to an end. And they hit the heart. But swords are thoughts, words, and ideas. But it's coming to an end. There's some painful completions. This could be with people, places, things, ideas, old versions of you that don't exist anymore. This is you just kind of letting it flush, letting it go. So it's not sticking to you anymore. It's not weighing you down. And this is a blessing in disguise that you're being able to release it. These 2 cards together says that you have a huge shift coming. This to me is a shift in spirit. It's a shift in perspective. A lot of things coming. It's just like it's a shift in you all over on a lot of deep levels. energetic levels, thinking. This is also going to be your reality in the 3D. This is the earthly realm. That's just telling me that, I mean, like a lot of things, it's going to be a radical shift. It's almost like, I'm not saying I need to stop. I have too many thoughts coming in. It's not that I'm saying you're having a midlife crisis, but it's that energy of something's coming in and your whole life is about to change. And that's what you're feeling right now. Spirit is telling you that you're on the right path, but a lot of changes are coming in for you. The last card is another 5, and 5s are difficult energy. And this is the card of drama and strife and of competition. Now, she's finding her inner peace. And the wands, it's your energy. Wands are your will, your determination, and it is your passion, your drive, how you're going after something. And it's going on all around you, all this drama, and you're finding your position of peace. You're trying to stay in that position of neutrality while all this crap is going on all around you, drama and strife. So that tells me that this is you getting ready to rise above it. You're going to break through and go above it, but it is definitely going on around you. But you're trying not to let it bother you. And that's something that's really coming in. I love this card. This is one of my favorite cards in this deck. I love this because you have these peace lilies. You have that peace plant, and you're just not going to let it destroy you. You are in that position of neutrality. The drama is outside of you. It's not in you, and you're rising above it. I love that for you. That's what's coming in for you. Does that make sense? They are. They're absolutely gorgeous. Hi, Chadwick. Nice to see you. Okay, Ruth, I'm not sure. Okay, not in the country. It's you. Okay, I just want to make sure that's clear. I just read that for you. Not in the country. I don't know what's going on in the country. I heard something about SNAP benefits or something like that they're going to be elated, so they're expecting people to riot. I don't know. I haven't been following it. So there's only so much time in the day. I don't know if they're egging people on or if that's, I don't know. Anyways, so that's your reading, Ruth. I hope it makes sense. Okay, so next question. This is from Axel in Norway. Hi, Allison. I really enjoy your videos and dailies. My question is, will I find love in the next year? Thanks, Axel from Norway. Okay, let's find. Okay, good. I hope so. All right, here we go. You know, sometimes the membership thing shows up for you and sometimes it doesn't. That's why I really like reiterating and asking you guys about that. The moderators, that way I don't miss anybody. Yeah, well, those are the people that need it. There's a lot of people, I think, that are really kind of, you know, they're working the system, but those are the people that need it. I agree, Blue Ravens. Okay, so here we go. This is for Axel in Norway. All right, here we go. We have the Fool. We have the King of Cups. And the Prince of Wands. This is, wow. We have the Fool, we have the King of Cups, and the Prince of Wands. You have to see these cards. They're so gorgeous. All right, so the Fool. This is a new adventure, a new journey. This is a new chapter in your life. This is you taking a leap of faith. You're just going to go for it. And the energy, again, is off the chart for this card. So I think this card came up for someone earlier too. the energy feels the same. But this is really talking about you really taking a jump in something, that there's something that has come into your life that's asking you to go for it, basically. Whether it's in a relationship, whether it's in work, whether it's in travel, it's something, but it involves a lot of movement. There's a lot of inertia here going on. The King of Cups, this is something doing something from your heart. This is the most intuitive of all the kings, which tells me that you are definitely taking a leap of faith, but there's a lot of intuition here. Look at these cards, almost are meant to go together. Look at that. Wow. Look at that. Oh my God, I love it. That's interesting right here, this band. Look at that. What if you went like that? Oh my God, how cool. So this is really telling me you're tapped into your heart space and you go deep. This is one of those moments where I think that you are very emotionally available. You are a very deep man. I think you play your cards close to your chest. I think that I think you're very loving and nurturing, but I mean, you don't expose yourself, right? You don't need to. You are who you are kind of energy. You're very deep and you have explored your emotions to a very deep level. This is allowing you to really feel intuitively, and you're able to also see through things. This makes you a highly intelligent individual, not just on an intellectual basis, but your emotional IQ that's coming through. This is really allowing you to shine. This is allowing you to really get in touch with the divine on a spiritual level. I feel like you're on your soul path. This is you taking a leap of faith, but you're on your soul path that's coming in. You are divinely aligning yourself up and you're going for it. This Prince of Wands is you going for it. This is your strength and courage. He rushes right in. Again, you have more of the divine light that's coming in for you. I just feel that everything is lining up for you. I think it's in the stars kind of energy. I think that it's also radiating the chakra. I think that you are really tapped in. You're going at it. You're following your optimism. You're following, I really just feel like this keeps coming in. Your life path, your life path, your life path. So I think something has presented itself to you, some type of opportunity that you have a lot of inertia on and you're rushing in fast. Like I said, I feel a lot of movement here. And this card is movement. This is one of the fastest cards in the tarot. But it's like you just have a super high emotional IQ. And I keep coming back to this. And that is something that is going to get you so far in this world. What you're doing right now, it just tells me that things are lining up for you on such a deep level. The people that are going to be around you, whatever it is that you're going to do, it's transformational. Wow. Axel from Norway, that is wonderful. Will you find love next year? Absolutely, because you're emotionally available. You have a lot of depth. It's a new chapter that's coming in, and you're coming in, but it's more than that. I think that this relationship, maybe it is like your twin flame, like soulmate thing. That's how deep this is, because look at this. It could be just that. Wow, that's what's coming in for you. Will you find love next year? Yes, because of all of these traits, all these things coming in for you. Wow, oh my God, how beautiful. I want to invite to the wedding. I love that for you, Axel. Thank you. Okay. All right. So let me go ahead and see. Hi, everybody. Yeah, very cool, Sherry. I agree. All right, so let me come over here. I'm just going to double check. Venmo and PayPal. Oh, I got to log in again. I'm not a robot. Okay. And like I said, I'm going to get the Cash App for next time. In fact, I'm going to write that on my to-do list so that, well, I can't reach it right now. Wait, hold on. Maybe I can. Oh, okay, Cash App, because I forgot. Too busy. Cash App. Okay, so I'll try and have that next time. Because I know, like I said, a lot of people are messaging me for it. Okay, so how about Venmo? All right. Okay, so I have, let's see, is that, what is that? Okay, so this is Mike from Texas. Okay, so hi, Allison. I love your videos. Thanks, Mike. I appreciate that. I lost my mom a few months ago. Does she have a message for me? Thanks, Mike from Dallas. Okay, let's find out. Okay, let's see what the cards have to say. I'm going to get a different deck. And that's another state. I have a lot of viewers from Texas, too. All right, here we go. Okay, so this is for your mom. Does your mom have a message for you? This is for Mike. We have the Hermit. We have the Five of Pentacles and the Devil card. All right, we have the Hermit, the Five of Pentacles, and the Devil card. So we've got two major arcanas and then that minor arcana, the Five, which is a difficult energy in between. So this is your mom reminding you to go out. This is the Hermit. This is what I always joke around about. I'm the Virgo. This is Virgo energy. This is you maybe doing some soul searching right now, but I think that this is you having dark nights of the soul, because that's part of what this card is, and your mom is watching you have dark nights of the soul. So she is trying to have you go in a different direction. I feel that you are extremely upset over your mom dying, and your mom sees it, and that's what's coming through. Like, I'm getting the goosebumps just talking about it. Your mom does not want you to be isolated and alone, to not have dark nights of the soul. This is that card, that Five of Pentacles, of the card of lack, of being in survival mode. It's fear-based. And then the Devil is here. This is a toxic combination. Your mom is trying to tell you to shift that energy, to move out of that stinking thinking kind of thing, in the sense of, it looks like you could hurt yourself. Because if you're going to go so deep down into a depression, we all experience loss, but when you go so dark, there comes a point where it's really hard to bounce back, and you could do something to hurt yourself. You could drink yourself, so you could over-medicate or self-medicate that way, or do drugs or something like that. Your mom is asking you to shift that energy. This card of lack, it's in that survival mode. This tells me that you feel like you're lacking love in your life. You're lacking maybe family. I don't know if she was your only family, but you are lacking something right now, and you are really down in the dumps. I know you lost your mom and you missed your mom, and that is heartbreaking, especially if you loved your mom and you had a really good relationship, which is something to treasure. This is telling me that she doesn't want you to isolate. She doesn't want you to feel like you are in survival mode. The Devil energy is right here. This is toxicity. This is addiction to things that are not good for you. This energy is talking about you grieving the loss of your mom, and this energy will come in and play on that, make you feel even more depressed than you already are. If you are isolated and alone and feeling lack, this card's going to come in and make it like 100-fold worse. Your mom wants you to shift that energy. Go be around other people. Go on walks. Get out of the house. Go do something to shift that. If you need help, seek it out. There's no shame in that, to seek out help. If you don't like the first therapist you go to, keep going till you find someone that you like and you resonate with, because when you find a really good one, they can really help you. It's that kind of energy. It's to just go and get help. We're not really taught how to grieve in this society. And so when that happens and it's really intense and you're having a hard time shifting, seek out help, because this energy will come in and hurt you. It wants to hurt you. It's the Devil energy. It's toxic. It's harmful. So if you are self-medicating, this is that moment where maybe you drink so much you black out and you do something stupid. right? This is that moment where maybe it's a driving under the influence and you get pulled over. Maybe it's having sex with someone that has AIDS or herpes or something, and now you're going to carry that the rest of your life, right? It's that kind of energy. You don't want to harm yourself when you're in this grieving moment. Maybe you sought the love of somebody else, a stranger, a one-night stand because you wanted to feel good, and you walk away with something that you're going to have the rest of your life. It's that kind of energy. So really be careful. That's what your mom wants to tell you. It's a strong message, Mike. Wow. All right, well, I'm sending you lots of love. A lot of love. All right. Oh my God, I'm going to cry. Thank you for your question. All right. So, final call is over, and that's it. So, what else? Anybody else want to ask a question in a super chat or anything like that? Yep, exactly. Ava, let me say that again. Where is that? Hold on. Ava, where'd that go? Here it is. Grief and loss support group. Yep. Grief and loss support group. $3 days. Oh my God. No, that's definitely not enough. No, it's pretty intense. Oh, you could hear Marcus Aurelius? Yeah, he's such a little brat. I love him so much. He wants his walk. He's kind of like, he knows the time. He's like, I'm ready, Mom. I'm ready. So yeah, that's pretty intense, Mike. All right, so that is it for tonight. And what else to tell you? So now I'm going to do the general reading for the collective. So just a reminder, anybody that wants to book a show, or not a show, did I just say that? Anybody that wants to, I'm looking at, it says show. Anybody that wants to book a reading with me, you can definitely go to my website, ancientoakpsychicarts.com. And anybody that wants to become a member, go to the YouTube channel and you can absolutely join and become a member anytime. It's the price of a cup of coffee. All right, here we go. So I'm going to use this deck, which I haven't used for a while, for the reading for the collective. So let's go ahead and do that. All right, so what does the universe want to tell everybody today? We have the, oh my God, I'm still crying. I'm about to cry from Mike's thing. I can't shake that energy. Okay, so Knight of Wands, the Justice card, and the King of Wands. Okay, so Knight of Wands, the Justice card, and the King of Wands. Beautiful energy for everybody tonight. So this is about being on a mission. Every night's on a mission, and for everybody, this is for you to follow your passion. She's wearing that red dress. This night's mission is to find this flower that blooms once a year at midnight out in the, let's see, this is, I love this, out in the forest. She doesn't care if there are foxes or anything else. She is going to see this flower bloom no matter what. She's brought her own torch, everything. This is for everybody. This is for you to follow your passion. What is it in your heart of hearts that you truly want to do? This is you taking action, self-actualizing. This night is the fastest night in the tarot. This is you not procrastinating. This is you actually putting a plan together and executing it. This is you following your passion. The Justice card, you're following your passion. This is you standing in your true integrity. This is your true self. You are standing here, you know right from wrong, you're fair, you're balanced, and you're doing what is right. What is right for you, what's right for the people around you in your family. Then we also have these animals here, and in this deck that represents protecting the innocent. So you're in a protector role. That is protecting maybe small children, animals, seniors in a care facility. So basically people that don't really have a voice for themselves. That's something that's really important. Maybe you're in law enforcement. Maybe you're an attorney that protects the rights of those people. Again, this is the Justice card, so this also represents legal matters. So this could be the government, law enforcement. Maybe you're in a position to help people. It's that kind of energy. And I always say that if you have children in daycare, if you have a family member that's in a senior care facility or some type of facility like that, you need to do a surprise inspection. You need to show up unannounced at different times. Don't go at the same time unannounced, then they're going to know. You want to go at different times because you need to make sure that they're receiving the right care. You need to make sure that their diapers are being changed, they're being fed, they're not over medicated, because in a lot of those facilities, they will over medicate seniors so that they will not be a problem, that they don't tuck up. They're like a vegetable. And it's not because of their disease, it's because they're being over medicated on purpose. You need to go and do those types of checks. And if it's a child at a facility, you need to do the same thing. If it's a pet, do you have your cat or dog in doggy daycare? You need to check. Do you have a new roommate? How is your animal responding? It's that kind of energy. I always want to stress that, because it is a protector role, but you're standing in your own integrity, knowing right from wrong. And you also, in a way, you're leading by example. This is you actually doing it. Remember, you're pursuing your passion. This is your true, authentic self. It's gorgeous energy. And this is a major arcana. That's a big sweeping energy, a big change. Then we have the Knight of Wands. Everything you need is inside you. This is your energy, your power. This is the King of Fire. This is the Knight of Fire. It's all about your will, your determination, and taking action in this reading. So this is you self-actualizing. You are on that mission with the Knight, and here's the King. The King gave the order to the Knight. You are self-actualizing. Everything you need is inside you. It's your internal drive. So that's going to be your will, your determination, your strength, your courage, your charm, your charisma. You're using that to really self-actualize and to come online, so to speak, and really make something spectacular happen for yourself. And that could be something as you just saying, you know what, I'm switching directions in my life and this is what I'm doing. But you always have a plan, right? You don't quit your job if you don't have another one, right? You do it in a smart manner. You want to make sure that you have that nice, clean transition. You make a plan. He doesn't need anything. Everything he has is inside of him. It's your mind, your heart, your soul. It's all of that energy, and you're making it happen. That's what the universe wants to tell everybody today. So follow your passion and make something spectacular happen. And know who you are. Stand in your integrity. Wow, I love it. All right, everybody, that's what I have for you for today. And as always, if you could, please do me a favor, like, share, and subscribe. It really helps out the channel. And we just hit 65K subscribers and growing. I'm really excited. Thank you. That means a lot to me. I'm really flattered by that. And I will see you next time. All right, everybody. Oh, don't forget about the specials. That autumn specials till November 21st and the Halloween special, one day only. All right, everybody, lots of love. Bye for now.